All right, good morning. What's up, guys? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to another live session. Welcome back to another live session. As you're tuning in, of course, remember the disclaimer. Remember that day trading is risky. Remember, a lot of people out there are having a tough time. So if you're new, especially, take it slow. Utilize small size, utilize small accounts, utilize simulators, practice, improve, become experienced and competent before exposing yourself to a ton of risk with big accounts. Keep that in mind. It can definitely save you a ton as you're going through the process. Other than that, remember that the live streams are not for copy trading. Copy trading does not work here. It's all about learning and understanding the strategy. Other than that, remember to always be careful of fake accounts. We will never message you first. Be careful of imposter accounts, fake accounts, and people pretending to be me. All right. There were some people asking on the YouTube side about my cost basis in the trades, so I'm gonna come here and try to configure this thing. I think I was in here playing around at some point and I messed it up. I honestly, hold up, let me see something. I'm gonna try to take one shear here. Time and force. Where's my time in force? Active trader. Okay, GTC XT. Can I get the fill? Okay, I'm in one share WINT. All right, let's see. WINT, let me pull it up here. I'll try to fix this here quickly. Position long, average price. It's going to be one of those. Customize. P&L open, which we already have. P&L on the day. Is it in the other settings? Maybe it is. Auto send. See, this is why you can't come in here and mess anything up. Yeah, it's not popping up. Reverse quantity, position indicator, flatten now, cancel all, buy market, auto send. Where the hell is it? Okay, maybe I revisit this topic. Is it this one? Okay, I think it's this one. Add item. Let's move it up to the top. Okay, I think that's it. All right, boom. There it is. There it is. All right. All right, that's good. We'll see if I can get out of this position here. All right, fixed. So yeah, moving on to moving on to the actual stocks that we're trading here. So AIFF from yesterday. This one is perhaps still in play. It looks like it's still looking pretty good. Yesterday's high were at 1150, 1151. So far today, we had a pre-market high of 12, so we did push over that level, but just briefly, it pulled back after that and has been consolidating fairly high. VWAP has been at 1040. It looks like it's been consolidating fairly high. It looks really good here for a potential continued move. Can this get to, let's check. The next target would be 1430 on the daily chart. Back in March of last year, we had a candlestick push up there and then pulled back from the 200 EMA. HSAI. That's AIFF, looking pretty decent. Let's see. And it's up 32% with 16 million shares of volume. Besides this one, we do have a few newer stocks from today, which includes TIVC, XLO, and I think there's one other one. I'll write up the list here.
HSAI.
Yesterday, I was on very short fuse. Anytime you guys see me end the live stream like early, because I'm on very short fuse. So when this stock gave the move yesterday, I wasn't really here mentally. I stuck around a little bit, traded some of it up to like 7 or 8, didn't do super well, and then I was break even for most of the move. When we had the first major pullback, I said that's it. And it did give a secondary push, which was right here, this area. That's like 12 p.m. market time yesterday. Did I leave too soon? Perhaps.
YHC.
This candle, this high of day breakout happened to be pretty good for anybody who was being aggressive here, which was from like 8:40 to like 9:20, halted up, and then resumption to 10. The resumptions did not do. I don't think a lot of people did well on the resumptions. They're very tricky. I think we just had one that might have resumed lower, where if you got the quick fill, you would have done well. Like I rewatched yesterday, and on one of those trades, I was a tick late. You know, the spreads might have already increased by like 50-60 cents the moment I'm trying to get in. So speed is definitely going to be a huge component today if the same stock continues. Being quick to get in and out. You know, but when I did my summary, like I made a recap, and then like I didn't like the recap. Like I was kind of, you know, bitching a little bit. So I didn't post it, but something I was telling myself is I need to have a little bit more backbone here as I'm trading. I've been in this place where I've had a very short fuse way more times than you know, than necessary, let's say. So that's something I got to keep in mind. You know, at the end of the day, if it's a slow morning, as we know, it's almost, I don't want to say guaranteed, but it's very likely that something else comes before the day is over. So it's a matter of just sitting tight, waiting, even if we have to wait for like 20, 30, 40, 50 minutes with nothing happening, and then continuing to trade once a hot stock shows up again. So today I have to fight the urge to not just leave early and get the hell out of here. WINT, I think, is the last stock. Okay. WINT. This position hasn't filled yet. Okay. Here, let me cancel this order, and I'll get out with my hotkey. Nope. Not 5,000 shares, but 1 share. Okay, there we go. Something else that pissed me off yesterday is that I came back and traded was it? There's another stock. I think it started with an L. I made $1,300 on this thing, and then gave everything back on the pullback. So I was telling myself another thing I gotta remember very carefully here is to size down on my dips. Size down on the pullback trades. And for me, it doesn't matter what type of size I'm using going up. That could be 5,000, 3,000, 10,000. I mean, you know, depending on how many times I might buy, it doesn't matter. But on the dips, I have to size down until it's bottomed. Once it's bottom, it's different, right? And this is the point of the small size, because sometimes we get the criteria, like the criteria is met for the dip to bottom, but then it still flushes out some more.
IINN. WISA.
Once the stock is obviously bottomed, then it becomes very, very easy to, size back up. So I think that AIFF, TIVC, XLO, am I missing any of them? Is this the no filter? Yeah, no filter. NXU, and that's it. Those are the top stocks. Couple of penny stocks on there. I'm definitely still keeping an eye on the pennies just in case, we heat back up. Like that one yesterday, the stock yesterday had everything except a move, which was actually a decent sign to see. So
WISA.
yeah. Okay. Let me just make sure to start up my recording here so I can go over a trade or two if I need. As you guys are tuning in, be sure to hit the thumbs up.
NETD.
So I think AIFF into the open will probably be the obvious one, and then we'll go from there.
NETD.
Two minutes to the opening bell. All right, let's do it. My size is set. I'll be taking it slow into the open. My third screen I did reconfigure a little bit. Felt like getting rid of one of my extra level 2s was the way to go, being that I'm utilizing another monitor, so less is more. $50 seconds, waiting patiently, 50 seconds. Nope, yes, for those of you who missed the start of the stream, yesterday, flat day. Yesterday in the depths, I mentioned that I was on a bit of a short fuse, which is why the live stream ended so early. Today, though, let's see what we get.
NETD.
AIFF, lows of 80 here, high of the range. We'll see what it does.
ACRD.
My level 2 is lagging here.
TDC.
Okay.
CLSK. SOPA. TSLA. CVS. RIVN.
ABLV.
WISA. FVGL. BFRG. GR.
There's a small bid.
PDYN.
Really high fill there
GLD.
though.
PWUP.
OCX.
KDL1. LFWD. SLQT.
ABG. BFRG. ASST.
HIMS. APPS.
PNBK.
AMC. ZETA.
LAD.
BFRG.
APPS.
AIFF. UPST.
UPST.
IREN. RR. SERV. HSAI. EXC. LAES. XLO. PGY. ROIB. ANAB. HIMS. SOPA. TEM.
JXG. BBAI.
SERV. PGY.
That is a rough fill.
LTBR.
How well can we continue to hold?
GRRR.
Here's 74.
FC. RZLV. SOPA. WISA. ANAB. CFLT.
ANGI.
TEM.
The high was $12. It's possible that the 5-minute candle has failed here. It's possible. It needs to get over 1130. Can we get over 1130? Okay, can we hold above 1130 now? No, we cannot. So that's going to be a false breakout there. We'll see if it tries again. Saying the high there was 50.
PWUP.
I want to see more buying for the uptrend here. So far, just a little bit of green coming in. Don't forget, if you're tuning in on YouTube, Facebook, to hit that thumbs up. How will we do here? Can we hold above the key levels? It needs to hold. It has to hold here. And it's not. That's not good. So despite getting above the resistance there by quite a bit, it's still coming back down, which is not ideal. I think I might wait a little bit. I'm going to size back down to small size here. I do like that it's getting back over 30 fairly easily, but we're seeing weakness. We should have had a new high of day there. Okay. Okay. Can we pull away? Oh, I sold early. It's halting up 48. Bro, I gotta start buying 5 times, man. I could have took 9,000 shares there if I just was being more aggressive. It's halted up 1248. Be sure to hit the thumbs up if you're tuning in on Facebook or YouTube. Our Twitch stream has went silent. We got 86 to 48, but we sold soon though. Like the trade from 60, this trade, I kind of noticed I had the high fill and didn't really give it too much of a chance. Sometimes the rules are somewhat conflicting, but I think I should have, because it was an area where the fill was only like 7 cents higher, but we had the chance to take the new high over 72. So this entry I could have sold in at 60, it could have sold at 11 and then back in here. I could have sold at like 11.90 and then back in, so we missed out like at 25 cents. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys, if you're tuning in on YouTube. So what I'm gonna do, being that the resumptions have been very like messy, I'm gonna size down a little bit. But if it seems to be strong after the first trade, I'll prep in order to size back up somewhat and then go from there. The resumption will be at 43.41. 43.41. Two minutes. 2 minutes. Fell asleep on my right hand, and now it's just twitching. I definitely wouldn't pass sniper school on a day like this.
If all are
We got a minute and a half for resumption, assuming it's a 5-minute halt. WINT, XLO. Haven't really seen much in the other ones yet. XLO could be interesting. We'll see if it's able to get over 50. .43, 41, so about 41 seconds on my side. We're 12:48. Of course, I'll be looking for a dip and rip, and if we don't see it, I want to ease off very quickly. Perhaps size down to 500 and be patient if it doesn't come, because we've been seeing some tricky resumptions as of late. So here we go. 12:48.
AI.
Can we get a dip? Can we get a dip? Trying it again. It needs to pull away over 13 though. Waiting. 12.6 held a few times, but we haven't pulled away yet. We might see a bigger drop here. What's it gonna be? There's over 13. It didn't go again. It didn't go there. There's over 13. 13.30 for highs. $12.6. Stress test. Holding. Held again. Oh, my hand is twitching so bad, and it's on the mouse. Not good. There's 12.7. 12.6, 9, 12.65, 6.6, 7.1. I'm not gonna buy the dip. I think we've been here so many times. It could. Okay, can we see the push? Can we see the push? Not quite. Smaller size here as well. I do like that 12.6 is holding. I thought it would have broke down by now for a bigger drop, but it's holding tight, holding firm. Again, it's down here again. Ooh. That was sudden. That was pretty sudden. Can we get the dip again? Dip, 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 dip. No dip. Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna ease off soon. Okay, I'm gonna size down here. We kind of missed the break of 13.
It's OPM.
Sizing down. I mean, unless it goes to 20, there's probably going to be a bigger pullback at some point. Twelve six, man. 12.6. I didn't trust it enough to just buy big and hold. 12.60. So 14 is for the highs. That is not good. Breakout, a little rough right there. It's trying again at the breakout. 14.51 for the halt up. It is getting, is it getting heavy? Like we got to 14.20, is that it? 14.40? We really should see the halt up here. So it might be getting shorted. Halt now 65. I'm gonna go short. Oh, there's no shares. 30 cents risk. And just maybe a flush down. Only 90. Can we see some more? If I'm short there, okay, that's good. I would have took it right there. 65. So let's see. How well will we hold up this bigger drop? And I have 1430s as like daily resistance, so I guess that would make sense as well. Couldn't stomach the hold. Okay, taking that, taking that. Now I'll try to hold this. If the 5, it has to bounce though. If not, it's done. I'm gonna add. If this doesn't hold, it's done. And then probably I will wait on the sidelines. I want to see at least like 1380, 1390, 14. If this is going to be any sort of a real bounce. KB, talk to us. Stop is at the lows. So I'm risking like at least 25 cents here. Come on. Don't you dare stop me out here. Don't you think about it. I'm going to put my feet on the desk here and wait. I want to see 1390. Unless this thing just has zero chance. Come on, over 50. You know you want to. You know you want to. Take me to the moon. Take me to paradise. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I probably got a terrible fill selling up there, but you know what? I'll take the other half here too. We got to 85. If it's strong, it'll reclaim this entire level. And so far, it's looking decent. It might reclaim the entire thing. It might go back over 14.
SOPA.
Show me over 14. Over 14, over 14. There's a hidden seller at 14. I'm gonna try again. Can we break that hidden seller? KB? 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 Don't you go soft on us now. And it's going soft on us. Are we still strong? I think so. Bigger drop though. Low of 30. This could be high. Tight stop here. 56. It's holding for now. 1410 by 1330. Oh, 14 by 1330. The immediate bounce. There's a retest of 30. Can we hold? Can we see over 50? Can we see over 80? It might get ready to retest the highs here. Oh, it's not as instant as I would like. We could see a new low, but I'm taking it anyways. Tight stop. There's 80. I want to see a higher volume spike. But
LSE.
I think the next time we see 14, it's going to go through 14. Can we see it though? There's a spread here. Got to be careful. Is it one more try? Only 87. It has to be instant. Come on. I'm willing to give it one last hurrah here. Unless it's going to come down. Are we going to come down? Tight stop. Tight stop. Low of 42. Yeah, okay, it's making a new low below 30. It's holding tight, and there's a bid. I'm late to this, but okay. Can we get back over 50, 60? I'm a little late, so I gotta be careful. Okay, I'll stop out. See, I didn't trust 27, but it's a tight break. I should have took it. I mean, 27 from 30 is virtually double bottom, right? And this time it's coming down. Okay, so we're seeing a 5-minute pullback. And what was lows? What was it, like 12, like 90, 1290? We might go lower than that though. I'll wait. Sizing down. The stock is obviously still strong, but it needs a bigger pullback, and so is that a one and done? This is where I'd look to be in and holding longer for a few minutes at a time here if I get the entries for the 5-minute setup, but maybe it's already bottomed because we're already seeing quite a big bounce here. Well, jeez, I did not give you any time. So nobody was able to scale in. They probably got like one good position or two, but jeez. And now we're right back above 1330, which was the support. So we'll see if it's able to pull up to 50, 60 and get back into the previous range. So being that I missed that dip, what's my next entry? I think it'll have to go up more before I can buy it. For it to dip again, because 1270, man. Just instant bounce. I want to be I have 500 share blocks here. I want to be very careful. If it does retest this low, I'm interested, of course. But I'm also willing to scale in, but I got to be careful of the range because if it does retest the first high of day at VWAP, then it could be too much of a dip for me to hold. So I got to be very careful with the starters. It's been known for bouncing quickly, so I think maybe if it doesn't, then that's the cue to just get the hell out if it retests. Okay. No, okay, no, we didn't really. I'm gonna take a trade here. Let's just see how this does at 14. Are we on to anything, or is this just a bluff? Okay, taking the scratch trade. So that was, what was that, 86? But look at how fast it shot back up, right? So it seemed like buyers are coming in high rather than low. So the stock is telling me it's gonna go back to 14. So if it's gonna go back to 14, I need to be in rather than out. So what's it gonna be here for an entry? I guess I'll take it a little high if I can and just keep a tighter stop. But if it doesn't dip, then I'll have to wait for a breakout perhaps. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Are we getting ready? I'm trying for a breakout. And
GLST.
10 cents. Doesn't look like I got a good fill. Okay, 50, 48, 50. Maybe I sold too soon. 60. I definitely sold too soon. I'm gonna use smaller size here. Not in a great rhythm. It's gonna go to 14, more than likely. You know, sometimes you think about these things and it's like we're at 13.20. Should I just buy and just wait? But you know, that's not how the strategy works. We could have still flushed down. 13.60, and I need an entry here, please. If it just rips to 14, I'll miss everything. 50. $60. Can we get over 60? Taking the 5 cents. Over 60. I'm taking paper cuts. I got to be very careful. Damn. Okay. Crap. 20. So right here, smaller size is the way to go. I'm going to come down to 800, being that I'm a little inaccurate, not as quite in rhythm, so watching. See, that's tough. I try to buy 6, I'm in at 27. It's just a tough fill. If I get like 10 or 12, this is looking really good. But instead, I'm in at 27. The moment I'm buying, the stock teleports up before I get in. And yesterday, this is what made me get such a short fuse. So I gotta be careful. The reduced size is the right idea here. Paper cuts are fine as long as they remain small paper cuts. If I get the entry, I think I'd be holding, so I'm still watching it through as if I'm in. And that'll give me a good chance to get the next trade as well. It's possible we could still see a breakout from this area too. $21, $26, $27 on the ass, 25 by 30. 5-minute candlestick is about to close and it's showing some weakness. Best if we curl up. If not, maybe retest the lows. Are we gonna curl up here? 20 seconds. Maybe a retest of the lows. It might go here. There's a bid. I bought a couple of times. Is it gonna do anything? I need to see over 50, and nothing is happening. Oh, you see that? Wow, come on. That was not good. It didn't go though. It didn't go. It did get to 50, but I sold. Is that 20? Like, what was that? Like 15,000 share bid? and a spring back over the whole dollar like that. It's still getting bought up at the lows. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Jeez. We're definitely going to see a retest of the highs, I think. Oh man. I'm selling soon on some of those trades. Coming down to inches. Spreads are 20 cents. Gonna get a tighter spread here. Hmm. It's a matter of time. The new 5-minute candle, we need to eventually make the new high. Bro, as long as this doesn't give us a false breakout, I think, is the key. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a little, unless it gives a bigger, exaggerated move. I'm gonna wait. And the key is we do not give a false breakout. Like if we get to 80 and then it's back down to 1280, like a dollar drop. Mm, is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Only 22. That was lackluster. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube, Facebook. Subscribe to the channel if you are a new viewer. I think it's still a matter of time, but we have to wait patiently. When it starts to go, we will all know. It just comes down as to if you're going to be willing to buy it or not. And today I'm buying, man. Not the garbage of yesterday. Today we're buying. The moment it looks good, I'm buying. Okay, not quite. Shit. Is it gonna go? And reclaims on this one, man. We had a lot of selling there though, but it held up. It seems like it might still be struggling though. You know, I'd expect at least like 1330 bounce. So the bounces are getting smaller here, but we're still seeing buying interest at the lows, which is a good sign. Wow. And that was basically a drop to VWAP. We saw 25, lows were 21. Are we on the backside? If it doesn't curl here, perhaps. Will we see back over 13? I could have bought 12.25. But I waited because I'm thinking it's the first flush. Let's kind of see some more flushing, you know, but it held up and bounced up quickly. A more aggressive trader definitely might have gotten in there. But, you know, if we saw the secondary flush below the whole dollar, then the risk is, of course, there. We're back at 13, which is a great sign for the stock overall in the grand scheme of things. So still waiting. We have TIVC, which looks like it's making a move. TIVC penny stock. But I think I'm going to just stay locked in here. We got a small red to green taking place here. Okay. Small position here just to see what it does. Mm, Are we going to hold? My average kind of high. We're seeing a fair amount of buying, but we're not really moving. Come on, 80, 85. Can we hold? Can we hold? Can we hold? Okay. This is aggressive. Can we see over 13? There's a lot of buying here. Okay. Okay. I'm chasing it. Okay, that's not a good idea. There's a seller the moment I got in. Jeez. 33 for highs. 33. And the moment I try to jump in high, the seller comes on, man. It's just crazy. Okay. That was a good trade. I think that was a good trade. I think that was a good trade. It's kind of high entry in terms of the fill, but that first entry was pretty good. I should have just held that. I gotta stop being silly. I don't know if I got the fills, but good attempt. Can we see the retest of 30? I'm being very aggressive here. I'm chasing the dip. Chasing the dip very high. The first entry I had, I should have held it down there. It was a great entry. No need to sell. Small size on the pullback here. Small size. TIVC, 61 cents. It might need to come down first. I really don't like not having something though. I want to hold something and maybe just add to it or re-average quickly. Okay. All right. Drop, dip, dip, dip. See, come on. We need a better dip than that. We needed a better dip than that for me to add anything. I didn't get to add. Is that it though? Can we see 30? Bro, I gotta do a better job than that. I should have just bought 85, man. Like, what the hell am I thinking? Because now I'm in at 1304 and it's just not good. Good sell, low of 84. I think it's getting ready. It's getting ready to fly. I can feel it in my veins. I can feel the breakout coming. That or I'm just delusional. My intuition is going off. Charts. We need to dip again. This is where I should be buying 50,000 share size here, right here. Or at least on the dip. Come on, hold up. Hold up. All I have to do is catch it. Because we haven't really bounced that much off the dip. It's losing its steam a little bit. Alright, maybe I was being delusional there. Still watching though, of course. The key is for me to just keep it tight. And once we connect, we can do really well going up. Okay, sizing down. Sizing down. Getting caught in the spreads. There's about an 8-cent spread here, so. Bro, come on, give us something reasonable here. You know, and I could wait for, I'll wait for a bigger reaction. When it goes, it has to hold up. If it just goes all the way, okay. Two. Hold, hold, hold. Oh, 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 mother lover. See, that's like a false breakout. Taking 50 dip and nothing. Damn, man. That's disappointing. It's still here. It's still 1280, but you know we would have loved to see it go there. Like once we break 2530, we're not supposed to see back below that level at all. It's just 50, 60, 70 new highs. So sizing back down to 500. We already gave back too much in that trying to capture that trade that never came. Delusion. Delusion setting in. So we must size down. TIVC, and you know, maybe that one is taking away some of the volume. TIVC, cheaper penny stock at 60 cents. That did well. I think all the way from like 40, 45 maybe. I need to wear a hat to help block some of this ceiling light from my eyes.
PWUP.
You know, these are all the nonsense that I do deal with being on the stream. When I turn off the stream, I turn off the lights. So this bit of a shade right here is gonna help. It's like after an hour, the light, like my eyes start to get bothered for some reason. Hopefully I'm not straining my eyes because that wouldn't be good. These glasses that I have on are not actual glasses, but are for the blue light from the screens. The ceiling light, however, is like pointed right behind the monitors. So the low of the entire move was 1221. If this stock is anything like how it was yesterday, we're gonna have to get very comfortable and wait. So here's a retail. I mean, even if it goes down to like 1180, it just depends on if it curls back up or not. If it does, then we can see something maybe in the next hour. If not, then maybe it's backside. So yesterday at this point on the stock, I already had like thrown in the towel. So when the second move came over 9, was it over 9? Well, no, over 8. When this move came over 8, I was like mentally already done. And this move was like a killer move here. Even more so than the first move, surprisingly. Maybe the price range difference. But, you know, it's yesterday I had like a therapy session with one of my siblings. And ultimately the conclusion that we came to is that I asked for everything that's happening right now, right? I asked for this live stream. I asked to be a mentor. I asked to be a teacher. I asked for the YouTube channel. And so I have to still find motivation. A lot of what's been happening to me, over the last like 5, 6 months is that there's been a lot of days where my drive just hasn't been the same. Right? I made this recap last night, just like going on and on about it, and I ultimately didn't even post it. But there are some days where I show up and I'm not as motivated, and it's not good because it has a direct correlation to how well I could do on the day. On a day like yesterday, very short fuse, ending the live stream early for the wrong reasons. And at the end of the day, I asked to be a trader, right? I could have been in some other field. So we can't take what we're doing here for granted, one. And then two, no matter how tricky it could ever get, no matter how repetitive it could feel, at the end of the day, this is what we asked for. And so there's no excuse. There is no excuse. We all have to dig deep. The people who, whether you're green, break even or red, if you're red every day for the last 6 months, this is the field you choose, right? You chose this field for a reason, likewise with me. And so when I get into these funks and the mindset of not wanting to push and expand, I got to find ways to quickly turn it around. And, that conversation with him yesterday definitely helped out. And I got to keep working on keeping my mind intact because I obviously know how to trade, but there's just far too many days where I'm just not here all the way, and it's a problem. If I give my full undivided attention to the market, I know what I can expect. So it's strange that it's strange that I have this problem because when I first started, I could have sit here for 15 hours straight every day and like just want to come so badly the next day, whether I'm red or green, and it doesn't matter. So I gotta find the motivation and have a different purpose because I think some of what I was doing in the past, like in terms of my motivation, you know, it probably wasn't the right driving factors. So gotta push through. Gotta push through, and this field is crazy, man, because it makes you think about a lot of things. It makes you think about a lot of different things that you don't really even consider as like a normal career, right? And one of those things is that I think I have to start going to church more. I think I have to get closer to God. I know not everybody is religious. I don't want to, bore you guys with too much of a long talk, but I think I got to get closer to God. I grew up very religious, going to church on Sundays, and I haven't been doing that in the last 2 years. So I think it's time to get back. There's this thing where when I go to church, it just always seems like whatever the message is on that day is just meant for me. Almost like when you click on a red day recap for somebody or you click on something and it just seems like this person going through the same thing as you, and you can learn so much and gain so much encouragement from the situation. So I think that's something that can definitely help me when it comes to just having more drive to trade, as in to trade every single day with this type of mindset, which is to come here to dominate, to leave nothing behind. And there's far too many days where I don't do that. And when you know how to trade and you let trades go that you see, it can start to drive you insane, which is what was, part of what's been happening to me as well. So I do, at the end of the day, like, I don't get too crazy about it, because I know once the issue is fixed, what I can always expect. But best we start sooner than later, right? So, here we have somebody who's been trading for so long, that's done so well, still having something to deal with. And it's just, I guess, part of what it means to be a trader, right? There's just different battles that you'll face. Each of us is going to have some sort of fight that we're fighting, that we have to overcome to become better. And at the end of the day, if not me, who? If not us, who? Right? So this is what we asked for. We have no choice but to rise up and be greater than the situation in front of us. So doing what's hard to have what's easy for the next day. So if this thing continues, if this thing gets back over 13, I'd be interested. And we did have a low at $12. But I'm going to wait on the sidelines with small size. If not, I'm shutting it down, taking the gains. It looks like the chat room is doing fairly well. Right now it's the waiting game to see what we'll get in the next 30 minutes to an hour, because the stock is still alive. Just gonna keep waiting, and we'll see how it does. It might take some time though before it moves again. TIVC. I don't know how the fills were, the price action was, but it looks like it gave a decent move though from about 40 to 63. So hopefully the penny guys did well. Can throw out a few trades, TIVC, see how it does. I'm gonna throw just 3,000 shares, really small size, and go from there. It is curling up slightly. And give the other one some time to maybe get back over 13. $59.8, 6. There's a spread. 59.3, 59.1. Not quite holding above 60. It's trying though. Ten seconds left in 5-minute candle. I don't know the fills I'm getting. It doesn't seem like they're great. I'm gonna take another 2-3 trades. If I'm not seeing any progress, I'm gonna stop. Six, 2, 3. Ay, ay, ay. We're not really getting any prolonged dips. That sucks. Come on, give us a real pullback here. A lot of the stocks are holding so high, so tight off the highs. I'm looking like for that extra tick. Because I know I'm going to get filled on the ass. So if I can get at least a little bit of a lower entry. It's better. AIFF. Okay. I'm going to start watching it again. AIFF back at 1270. Time 48. Okay, alright, that wasn't great. That wasn't a great entry. Too early. My fill is kind of high here. You're blazing me. Great. Oh, come on. Are we just okay? Yeah, okay. I could have avoided this loss there. The candle's failing. It took too long to look down. Okay, switching back. So green 300 to red 300. I was looking to take big size if it was going to tip again, but sadly, no good. God, that thing still held up that dip. Wow. Let's get it off the screen though. Resistance was at 1330. TIVC, man, ended up holding up that dip there. Another thing is with those bigger pullbacks, sometimes better to just take the bids. That way, at least you get a proper fill. because we got filled like a cent higher than we would have wanted to. Stock is churning. TIVC does look interesting in the side of my eye on the tape. TIVC, man. I think this one might not go until TIVC fails. And that dip, it ended up going to 59, and what a nice move. 59 is 70. There are hidden sellers here. TIVC, once it sells off and it's done, I think maybe then we'll get the extra volume for AIFF, which is somewhat brewing around the 13 level again. The volume here is way lighter than I would like. I think I'm gonna keep waiting. The IVC definitely seems like it's more the hot stock right now. Nice move to 13, but we want this to continue. Instead, we're pulling back. No continuation there. All right. Oh, KDLY, dude. Wow. What a move. Big Steve, hopefully you caught that, man. I think he called it out. Getting some wacky fills on KDLY. Gonna use small size till it gets a little better here. We got TIVC coming down. KDLY. I don't know. KDLY break of 3 was good. Since then, a little tricky. You gotta watch out for the higher fills as well. Okay. AIFF, still keeping an eye there. I'd like to see KDLY retest 30. Oh, 48 rather. 48.
LTVR.
Okay, there's a bid. It's a struggle for it to get over 23 or 24.
EIGR.
The Audi Kid. That's a crazy monitor there in the ceiling. Come on. Moment of truth. And it looked like it might be rejecting. Okay. And okay, it is rejecting. All right. This one is having a hard time and the fills are wacky. The breakout is no good. The dip didn't continue below 3. Sizing back down. This one sells off. Maybe that's it because AIFF, we got back to 13, but back down 1240. Good look at the 5-minute setup here. I'm going to take a starter.
LTVR.
Okay, AIFF. A serious bounce there. VWAP.
LTVR.
AIFF would be nice to get back to 13 if that happens. Well, we didn't get a chance to add anything. It's just right back up. Sometimes it's just so tricky to get the ad. Well, we're gonna get a good trade, but no size. No size. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, this is where it comes down to just scalping it. If we get some good fills, we can do well.
Sell less.
KDLY. Man, this AIFF is still looking interesting. 1270. If the volume remains high, I'll come back to it. KDLY, is it just a bluff? We got the 290s right back down. 290s to 315 and then back down.
RDW. RDW.
HOOK.
CFLT.
Bro, this stock is, come on,
CFLT.
move to 15, 16, 17. I'm gonna shut it down here if we don't see anything out of this one. Alright. It has potential, but you know it's not moving right. It's popping fast, so not getting the best fills. If we don't see something more explosive, where we have a wider range to be able to capture, I think I'll be out of here. Okay. Taking 13. And nothing. Yep, I think that'll do it. If this thing doesn't do anything. 18. AIFF also back at 1270s. Big seller though, 38,000 at 70. Water lover, come on. This stock does not like giving me the uptick whatsoever. I'm just gonna sell. That's what I'll do. I'll just sell every time. Just sell. That's it. High is at 28. Missed that entry. There's 30.
YOSH.
Oh, it broke through the sellers. Dip, 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 dip. Can we see over 50? Over 50, over 50.
TCTM.
We're seeing sellers.
YOSH.
We're seeing sellers. Is it gonna break the sellers though? Bro, oh my. That was a great entry, but I got filled like in slums.
YOSH.
See, I gotta not get frustrated there. That's messed up. 15 cents slippage.
INMB.
I think I'm done with it. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Nope. I can't get any entries. AIFF is selling off. That's my cue. Oh. Just is like just getting robbed here. I bought that thing at the speed of light. There's no way I should have gotten filled that poorly. All right, shutting it down, taking the green. We did give back 1,200 off the top, which is not great. TIVC.
SPHL.
TIVC, I think we'll leave alone. It does look good though. Well, never mind. Does not look good. 62 to 68, back down to 60. Alright, shutting it down. That'll do it. So at the highs we're at 7.1. We're shutting it down at 5.6. We lost 300 on TIVC after being green 300. Got way too aggressive. It was a good attempt. I took a position here, but I didn't really get the bottom of the candlestick. Not even close, really. Got stopped out. And then opted to look away right here to AIFF. Missed the red to green. And didn't get to recover here, but all good. AIFF struggling bad. I think that's it for this one.
SPHL.
This was the last chance here, right in this area, but no good. The key is for us to just keep our mind intact. Just come out with intensity. And as long as we trade to the best of our abilities, we will have no issues. But we have to keep working on being here, being fully dialed in, and not just going through it as if we're going through some sort of motion at a regular job or something. Can't take it for granted. At the end of the day, this is our dream. So, you know, we have to always keep the flames ignited and just keep pushing forward. I mean, this is what life is about, you know. You gotta keep going, gotta keep pushing. So I'm gonna take the green, and then tomorrow again we will be back around 9 a.m. for another day. Stay safe, stay green. I'll catch you guys later.